Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face.
BA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And for all the routes to keep an eye on in this one, they've got to find a way to take away the crossing routes. Those are the ones that when a receiver catches it on the run, those can really hurt a defense.
Oh. Yeah, losing one right there.
His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the... Zone of the Falcon defense has a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
Okay,
They get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. That's good. The defense was dialed into the pass. They overlooked the draw play.
And how often do we talk about the oldies are still goodies? Because that draw play comes straight from Coach Paul Brown's playbook, going all the way back to the original Cleveland Browns.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how different.
And that's caught inside the 35. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Young now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are within tying up this ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Looking to put a drive together. Here's May. Short throw caught by Pitts. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space, kind of body people away and catch the football. This guy, he's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he'll get out near the 45. He'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards to pick up, first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. is going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
How about Bucker? You eat all your food? Make sure you wash your hands.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Ready?
Now here's Young. Lets this one rip toward Green. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Reek Woolen. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. In motion is Anderson. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this being a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ready?
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Drill green. 10 black. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young to throw it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
Red, cycle. Ready.
Young. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went heavy. No surprise I knew he was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he's going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Slide blue. Down. 45. White. Ready?
Now Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Young to throw on 4th. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That was a pretty good job by the defense, I thought, right? I mean, they had to go to their check down, but still were able to get it done for the first.
Agreed. Anytime you can force him to come back to a receiver that's a little bit shorter in the route, you've done your job on defense, but still, they pick up the 1st down and get a fresh set.
Huge 4th down conversion. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All the folks TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. Smash. Red. Ready.
Throwing. Young. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but Do they really believe it will happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To the air, May. That's going to be cracked by Pitts. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over up for 30 and a first.
A gain of 30. First down, Falcons.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Down to about the 22 here. 79 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down. Second and a couple.
Second and 2.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a third down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing here is May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Fourth down. Here's May. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Let's go now. Edo blue, yellow, 22. Ready.
Young. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. 1 second. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all